The little penguins are native birds found in Australia and New Zealand. Australia has 256 colonies of penguins. 2 of these colonies are found to breed at Penguin and Garden Island in Western Australia. Dr. Belinda Cannell has studied both colonies and has established they both forage in the southern end of Cockburn Sound, known as Mangles Bay. Mangles Bay has been identified as a proposed site for a new marina which will consist of 500 boat pens, 4 commercial pens for tool cruisers, and commercial and residential buildings along the man-made canals. The plans for the marina comes with a list of potential hazards that will harm the little penguins. Here you can see where the marina is proposed to be constructed in Mangles Bay, right in the foraging habitat of the little penguins. So what threats and hazards does the marina have on the little penguins? Investigations have found the marina has several hazards that will impact the little penguins directly and indirectly. One hazard for the little penguins is dredging. Dredging is the process of deepening and maintaining navigation channels which can directly harm the little penguins, as the machinery may hit the penguins, causing injuries and death. Penguins may get hit as they dive down more than 100 times per hour and swim close to the surface of the water when resting between dives, making it hard to see penguins when operating boats and machines. In addition, dredging can indirectly harm them by decreasing visibility, by unsettling the water quality and releasing contaminated sediments. This means penguins will have a harder time spotting prey to eat, resulting in lack of food, consequently harming the little penguins. Dredging can also damage the seagrass meadows. Seagrass meadows are an important ecosystem that provide habitats for breeding fish and foraging penguins. Losing these ecosystems will impact on the penguins. It is important to realise during construction and post-construction of the marina that it will damage and destroy the seagrass. It is advised that 6 hectares of seagrass will be lost due to the construction stage of the marina. As a result, this will limit the foraging habitats for the little penguins. Therefore, the little penguins will either leave their colonies to forage further south or die due to a lack of food when molting, as they do not leave land to feed during this time. In addition, seagrass meadows assist in keeping the water quality clean for the marine biodiversity. Seagrass maintains clean water and a healthy ecosystem by oxygenating the water, regulating nutrition, and stabilising sediments. Damaging and destroying the seagrass may release contaminated sediments, including mercury. Mercury cycles from the land, flows into our water habitats, affecting the fish and penguins. Studies have found mercury in the molt feathers of the little penguins from Penguin Island and Garden Island. As a result, this is a hazard and harms the penguins, as the toxic chemical affects the behaviour, reproductive and neural functions of the little penguins. It is important to protect the little penguins as they are protective species under the Environment Protection and Biodiversity Conservation Act, which is the Australian Government's environmental legislation providing a framework to protect flora and fauna. In addition, in 1964 the land at Point Perrin was transferred from the Commonwealth to the state, subject to agreement that its future use will be restricted to a reserve for recreation and parklands, and must not be used for private industrial, commercial or residential development. The Foundation for National Parks and Wildlife are assisting in the conservation of the little penguins by supporting the Garden Island project, led by Dr. Belinda Cannell, which will further the studies on the little penguins at Garden and Penguin Island, funded by the Birds in Backyards Research, Education and Conservation Program, and will assist in funding the Garden Island project. Getting involved has never been easier. To support the Foundation for National Parks and Wildlife, you can recycle your old phones, chargers and accessories to the Aussie Recycling Program. The program ensures parts are reused, reducing toxic metals from going into landfill and polluting our environment. Also, they will donate $3 to $5 to the Foundation for National Parks and Wildlife to support and fund programs such as the Little Penguins. Sustaining Mangles Bay as a recreational park will support a healthy natural environment for penguins to forage and breed.